pregame.com.
If you're waking up early to watch, might as well have some action. Pregame.com, I'm RJ Bell. We're at the Pregame.com studios just off the Vegas Strip. We got the London game, Washington, Cincinnati.
Another 6 a.m. wake-up call on Sunday for me. Who do you like?
Are you going to be complaining about that nonstop the whole week?
It's the last one.
You don't have to do it. It is the last London game? All right, well, we're going with Cincinnati here. And here's the thinking. These London games, very, very unusual. And it's an interesting handicap, and one of the factors is a team that's trending upwards, the time in London, can be real team building. Think about Cincinnati. Playoffs last few years, playoffs last year, lost that tough game, but what happened in the offseason? Lost Hugh Jackson, offensive coordinator, lost their number 2 and 3 receiver. This has been a learning curve for Cincinnati. They're off a win. I got a feeling this new team can really benefit from team building in London. Advantage that people aren't talking about for the Bengals.
And a lot easier to travel to London after playing a home game. Much more difficult when you're Washington. You fly to Detroit on Sunday, back to Washington, D.C. Then you got to fly out to London. Scheduling advantage, Bengals.
And you also think with Washington, this is a team wise guys don't like the coaching all that much. And you hear the whispers about turmoil in the locker room. That time together in London could be a good thing, could be a bad thing for the Skins.
Yeah, and what I really like about the Bengals here is they get their stud tight end, Eifert. He's been out all year long. He did play against Cleveland, but they didn't really need him. He barely played. All reports say a lot more plays for him this coming week.
Important.
Advantage Bengals. Your second point.
Especially with Eifert, important because they've struggled, the Bengals in the red zone, very effective in the red zone. My second point is about the Skins. This is a team, if you look at the big picture narrative, this is a team that made the playoffs last year, even though they weren't very good. They were only favored, the Skins, twice, all of last season in the regular season. That's almost hard to believe, but people don't really take that away. They made the playoffs, and now they're taking away. This is a team with a winning record. I think it's deceiving. They've won a lot of close games. They get some credit for that, but we all know in the long run, those tend to even out. We got a overrated Washington team.
Yeah, and Washington finally lost one of those really close games, but I still have them rated as a below average team.
Yeah, a below average team with a winning record. That's where the misvaluing is.
Let's make this one official.
All right, let's make this official. We've got a Cincy team that we expect to benefit greatly from team building in London. Number 2, we got a Washington team that's way overrated because of close wins. You add it up, we got Cincy laying the 3 as our free pick. More videos, pregame.com.